In terms of geology, I was just crossed the river and another video entirely. I was over there towards that rock that has a shadow in it, which I'm going to look at that on the way back, but I can say right now that that is not shadow as much as this is a stream, and that's an area that is pitted out. It is extremely deep, like a pothole in the stone, created by water churning in the area. A lot of the stones on that side, that one as well, they're cut by water over time. This one is pitted. If you look at other stones in that area, they're pitted and carved in a way from sandstone and silt, rubbing it up against them over millions of years, or at least hundreds of thousands of years between the last ice age and now, as they got ground down by ice, snowmelt, sand, silt, etc. And in the spring, this is 6 feet higher and so on. But I wanted to show and share with you that what water does to stone is carve at it. So on one side of the river here, it flows fairly straight and it goes down this straightaway, which goes up quite a ways. It hasn't meandered back and forth, and there's a lot of stone in there. It's all over the place, and it's fairly even keel. When it comes up to one hill hitting another, there's a small space between. Eons ago, that space was a couple hundred feet higher. The land on the right side is much wider, and I'm sure the stream was much higher up, which has deposited a lot of silt, and it's a soft area. And up to the right, it's relatively flat, and you can look back into it a bit. If we look to the left, we have a severe hill. We also have another stream coming in here, and we have the stone underneath, the bedrock, as it were. This whole line of shale and schist, it's banded in alignment with me here, and it's in alignment down there. The same kind of lines you can see farther down. That sort of, it's hard for water to work its way through that, but it does eventually, and it creates a deep area. Water initially meanders back and forth as it goes through the land. As the land gives way and so on, as it goes farther down, it carves a deeper and deeper chasm until it eventually cuts across or cuts through. This would be an area up here where that stone is, where it may eventually erode away and cut through. You can see that it has cut away at the bank, and it continues to cut away at the bank, and over the next 10,000 years, which I can't document, it will cut away at the bank so much that this little spot here will disappear and just become a pond or an oxbow, and that space over there, the river will straighten itself out so that it goes from there straight through to the other side of this curve and straight down the next bend and so forth. Water tries to go in a straight line, but it can't because of the land. And every season, every year, it cuts away a little bit more and a little bit more. You can't see it in your lifetime, but you can see it if you put a bunch of sand down and pour water on it. And your initial stream down there will meander all over the place as water figures out quickly how to go through. Your first run will have a lot of meandering. Your second run, a little less. Your third run, a little less. Eventually, the water that you pour through will go in a straight line. That's what happens with the land in an extremely slow motion, so slow you can't see it. But if you take a bit of sand, put it on a slight incline or decline or whatever, it's got to be a slight hill so that the water flows automatically from high to low with that sand in the way, and pour a gushing amount in one place and give it a channel to start out where it comes out, and watch what it does initially, and then watch what it does as you do it over time and pour more water in. Not constantly, but if you were to take a slow-mo video of it, you'd see what happens with the land in the bigger picture. Thank you for watching, and stay curious.